BSD untuk berbicara di acara Islam yang ke-16, dan saya berbicara tentang mesoterapi generasi ketiga. Ikuti acaranya ya. I Dr. Nenden Sobarna, okay, sometimes called it Ladies Diasi, but I like with the Nenden Sobarna, It is a privilege for you to come here today, and we are currently seeing a major shift in our industry, and we are moving beyond just filling and shaping the face, and we are entering a new phase, the era of regenerative aesthetic generation 3. And I will explain how can use the technology with the calcium modulation for the repair and for the regenerate to the skin from the inside out. Okay? And today we enter a new era, and let's look here how the aesthetic medicine has evolved from the simple pollination to through bioregeneration, like the aesthetic generation 1, like cocktail solution, HF filler, asam hyaluronic acid, and superficial laser, and brightening basic. And we can see here for the aesthetic generation 2, for the collagen induction and structural remodeling, like PLLA, PGL, RF, and ultrasound lifting. And the last, the regeneration for the aesthetic 3, is different because the point for the barrier restoration with the micro nano KH, the name is Pure Elsa KH Booster, is different with the regeneration 1 and the regeneration 2. And here we have moved, of course, from the aesthetic generation 1, which focus on the shape. And we can see here for the mesotherapy generation 3 is the focus for the barrier strength, for the redness, for the sensitivity, hydration, and long-term skin quality. So yes, for the skin barrier only for the generation 3 for the mesotherapy, because make the ceramide and tight junction and the calcium gradient is normally in the cytosol in the skin, And for the inflammation level for the generation 3 is very low, So it's used for the sensitive skin because the size is very small, from the 2 until 10 micrometer. But the other for the mesotherapy generation 2 make the moderate, make the sometimes make it like granular. And here. Can you see here for the longevity? Longevity for the mesotherapy generation 3 is long-term improvement in skin function. So we can know that for the patient, our patient maybe is happy because have the long-term improvement in skin function, and the risk very low compared with the generation 2 or generation 1, yeah, because very low, because the size is very small. So the granular risk is very low to happen in this case, yeah. And for the year, yeah, we can know about the generation 3. It's over lower risk and better longevity. This align perfectly with that patient are asking for today, because we can see here the patient consumer awareness about the skin barrier health. So 37% have a deep understanding for skin barrier damage. So I think with this product, the generation 3 for the mesotherapy is good for the consumer to thinking about the skin barrier health. Okay. And here, consumer know, yeah, from they need the barrier skin health and barrier repair to why is the barrier is very important, because we can look here, if the skin barrier damage make the cytotoxicity and inflammatory activation, and for the first, if the barrier damage disrupt the microbiome, make of course causing acne, and for the time by time can result the hyperpigmentation caused by sun exposure. So the barrier function is very important to make the skin health. And damaged skin can lead to acne and dryness, because the skin microbiome and skin surface is abnormality. And we know, but goes deeper, a damaged barrier actually accelerates the anti-aging process. Here, if the long time with the exposure ultraviolet B and ultraviolet A make the skin aging. And the sign for the skin aging is there are enlarged pores, pigmentation, coarsening, wrinkle, and dryness. So for the skin barrier is very important. And so how does this damage happen at cellular level? It triggers a chronic inflammatory response. During barrier damage, the early cytokine like the TNF-alpha and interleukin 1 and interleukin 6 help initiate repair. But the chronic elevation of the cytokines of course make the inflammation and abnormal cell proliferation, of course make the skin aging. And to stop this inflammation and repair the skin barrier, we need to look at one key element, that is, the name is calcium. Yeah, we can see here for the young skin and for the healthy skin, the calcium forms distinct shape, yeah, and show the concentrated gradient, lowest in the basal layer and highest in the stratum granulosome. And we can see with the age, the shape like rectangle, and so make the skin aging. Yeah? So as we know, the calcium make the regenerative function of the epidermis, like for the epidermal proliferation, like differentiation, lipid synthesis, and barrier formation. So the calcium can provide signal for the cell, either extracellular and intracellular in the cytosol. And this V-shape gradient control regeneration, when the barrier is broken, make the calcium is lost, causing stress in the cell. Yeah. And we can see here, if the permeability barrier dysfunction make the calcium release, but from the reticulum endoplasmic make the they induce for the LBS secretion, like the lamellar bodies, stimulant for the lamellar bodies secretion, and the expression on caspase 14 and loriclin, so make the metabolic response good for the lipid and protein barrier restoration. So it's the mechanism when the permeability band disruption make the calcium loss, but make the intracellular calcium and reticulum endoplasmic make the barrier homeostasis. The calcium signal is crucial, yeah, because it's directly controlled how keratinocytes behave and mature. Here you can see here, if the low extracellular make the enabling continuous cell turnover, but the higher calcium concentration, of course, make the differentiation for the epidermal from the stratum corneum, stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, and stratum basalis. And as we know, keratinocyte and melanocyte are critical protective cell in the epidermal layer. And this calcium, and high calcium level, can we see here, to differentiate it and form a strong barrier, to make a barrier more strong. This process is driven by specific receptor and channel. We can show here, yeah, how to the calcium control keratinocyte behavior. And knowing that calcium is the key, we need a way to deliver. This is where calcium hydroxylapatite, yeah, comes in. It is backed by extensive research. 2023, there is reported 2,000 more articles on KAHA, and 132 specifically focused on facial application. So we can call that KAHA as one of the most widely used regenerative anti-aging treatment. KAHA is unique, yeah, because it works in two ways, like the immediate for the volume and for the long-term stimulation. And the purpose of this biostimulator, like the calcium hydroxyapatite microsphere and CMC. But the CMC, especially PGA, polyamino acid, is different, yeah, to make the cellulose here, because PGA makes to moisturizer 5,000 times its own weight compared with the AHA, or compared with the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid only 1,000. So the moisturizer is better than AHA. Yeah. And of course, the KAHA stimulates the skin to regenerate, yeah, like the component collagen, elastin, proteoglycan, and EGF. To maximize this effect, we use a specific product like here, Pure Elsa KAHA Booster, yeah. And this product biocompatible, biodegradable, biostimulatory, and you know di sini, here the composed of calcium hydroxyapatite microsphere and the size from 2 until 10, like booster, and contain with the sulfhydryl group make the inhibit enzyme tyrosine, and of course make the inhibit melanin produce. So this product make whitening and brightening. We have two specific formulation. Yeah, first is Pure Elsa KAHA Booster 8, indication for age 30 until 65, for the fine line reduction, for the barrier anti-aging, and for the firming. And the component 1% from the KAHA and contain 50 milligram per 5 ml, and the specification 1 vial at 5 ml. And the fourth contraindication for this product: no skin infection or inflammation, safe for allergy skin, immune system disease, coagulation disorder, pregnancy and lactation, and for the malignant skin, tumor or precancer. This is not indication for this product. And the For younger patient of those needing barrel repair, we use the Pure Elsa KH Booster 6 and the contraindication same with the Pure Elsa KH Booster 8 and the indication for the brightening, whitening, redness, inflammation, for the upgrade skin barrier and solution for long-term skincare by mesotherapy treatment. And it's different. For this product, the component only KH 0.8%. And same, 5 ml per vial, and the content for the 35 milligram for the 5 ml. Both products are effective, but safety is paramount, of course, and the side effects can happen like the mild redness, mild swelling, bruising, temporary pain, very low risk of nodule, but only for 24 until 48, 48 betul Olivia, we'll show the demo live next, and the management for this side effect like only cold compress and with the analgesic as needed, and no, you must thinking and be careful, so use the aseptic of injection site to minimize infection, and customization for different skin quality and patient goals and regulatory guidelines. So it's no, I think the side effect is very minimal, so there's more safety. Okay, sorry, because and it's safely because you know this product, and this is about the, oh my god, yes, like this, and how first there's 5 steps here, and I will show you for the result like, for the KH Booster 8 for the patient at 45 years and above, and injection in papule with a volume of 1 ml. Okay, I have finished my presentation, and thank you for your attention. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Nice presentation. We continue with the live demo. Like Dr. Olivia.
Thomas and their age. Basically, we don't have technical possibility as technique, so we have to skip
The layer for the all layer for the superficial epidermis until superficial dermis. So it's different with the booster generation 1 only for the epidermis, but for this product for the epidermis until the superficial dermis. So the target I think is more layer than for the other generation. Okay, no pain. It's okay, yes. And they inject with the needle, what number needle? 32 or 34? You use 32. Or 30, 30. Yes, the number needle or 30. But sometimes with the 30 or 32 or 34 is okay.